China creates their own Superman in New Superman issue 1. So this is the first issue in the new series, which a lot of people thought was originally going to be for Lex Luthor, since it had to do with the old school Super-Man series from way back in the early 30s when Superman was first debuting. And back then he was a villain who had psychic powers and everything, but before they started to refine the idea of a superhero and everything. So a lot of people thought that, but instead they went the route of making this guy Keenan Kong into a Superman, thanks to the death of the New 52 Superman, Dr. Omen, who we've seen in the final days of Superman. Sort of used his DNA and his blood and whatnot to sort of refine and create a way to give this kid superpowers. In this issue we saw him gain those superpowers and sort of got a little bit of backstory about who Keenan Kong is, and we find out he's kind of a dick. He's a bit of a bully. He bullies a kid at school, and we find out the reason he bullies that kid is because that kid's parents own China's largest airliner. His dad is the CEO of this company, and he hates this kid because his mother actually died on one of their planes when one of their planes crashed, and actually Superman tried to help them out, I think. He's sort of like remembering it the way he wants it to happen, and he actually has dreams of him being Superman and saving the plane and everything, and I thought that was really cool. But yeah, he's kind of a dick, and he's stealing this kid's soda and lunch money and everything, and he actually ends up saving the kid from a Chinese supervillain called Blue Condor, and it's all inadvertently happens and everything, and he sort of becomes a media sensation, and he meets up with a woman named Lainey Lang, who is obviously the Lois Lane equivalent in this story. She's a reporter for this place called Primetime Shanghai, and sort of following him around and everything. Thought it was a really cool first issue. Some really interesting seeds being planted, especially with like his father, who's part of a group who's trying to expose the Ministry of Self-Reliance, I think. It's basically the organization Dr. Omen works for, and she is the one who comes to Keenan to offer him a chance to become the new Superman. So it's going to lead to some really cool things happening, and I love his costume as well. His costume looks really cool. It's got, the Chinese star symbols that are on their flag on his shoulders, and it's got this big S that's sort of like kind of looks like a stop sign. I can't unsee it now. But what was really cool is at the end of that issue, when his powers are starting to come out, they actually release a Chinese version of Batman and the Wonder Woman of China, who both have the exact same symbol as him, like that hexagonal symbol with a bat symbol and a Wonder Woman symbol inside. So they're like, I guess you could say, Chinese knockoffs of these American superheroes. And yeah, I think that's really cool what they're doing with this. It's really interesting. I'm really looking forward to seeing where this character's going to go and how he's going to interact with the American versions of Superman, Batman, and all that, and if he even does. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10.